Good morning. Today I'm going to show you how to make a pain medication that works really well. So the first thing I'm starting off with here is turmeric. I've already begun chopping it up. And what we want with this combination of everything we're doing is try to get as many equal parts as we can. So with the turmeric, I use something that looks like this. And I already start chopping it, so I'm putting that one back. And I'm just gonna finish cutting it up here. I don't take the peel off unless there's like a nasty, gnarly little piece on there, then I'll cut that off. But I just keep the peel on. It's all good to go. Just cut it up into a bunch of little slices. Little tiny pieces. Now, when we're talking about turmeric, right? What is turmeric used for? It's an anti-inflammatory. It's an antioxidant. It improves your brain function. It lowers the risk of brain disease. Treats Alzheimer's and depression, arthritis and pain, cancer prevention, lowers the risk of heart disease, reduces your cholesterol levels, and promotes wound healing. Now, the one thing with turmeric that a lot of people don't know is you need pepper in order for your body to absorb it. So you've got to always include pepper, black pepper, whenever you're using turmeric, or your body just won't absorb it. It's the interaction of the chemicals between the two that allow the medicine to be released. Okay, so that's your turmeric. That's about as much as I'm using here. I'm using really a 1/4 cup of everything, but are as close as I can get. Okay. Next thing we're going to be using here is ginger. Now, I recommend, if you can get it, to use the fresh turmeric and the fresh ginger. It just works a little bit better here. I have my book with everything written down. So with the ginger, again, I am not going to peel it because then you waste a lot of the medicine that's there. And with everything, the way things are today, you don't want to waste anything. I'm just going to do the same thing as I did with the turmeric. I'm just going to cut it up into a bunch of tiny pieces. And as far as ginger goes, let me tell you about the wonderful beneficial properties of ginger here. We have, it reduces inflammation. It helps with muscle pain. It helps with osteoarthritis. It prevents heart disease. It calms the indigestion. It helps menstrual pain. So those of you that still get your monthly, it helps with that. It cuts your cholesterol levels. Those of you dealing with cholesterol issues, it helps with that tremendously. It prevents cancer. It boosts your brain functionality. Fights infections. And even boosts your dental health. So ginger has a lot of fabulous beneficial properties in it. And I'm just cutting this up into a bunch of small pieces. Again, make sure whenever you make medicine, home remedies, that, you know, you wash your hands before you start, and you're using good, clean dishes and so forth. If you have some real good knives, that's helpful. I don't, so I make use of what I got. You want them as tiny as you can possibly get it, because we're doing here is we're making a tea, and you're gonna drink a cup of tea with this when we're all said and done. And within about half hour, 45 minutes, you'll notice the benefits. It works pretty quickly, and as long as I've been using it, I don't notice any side effects. But again, I do not take any prescriptions. I've gotten myself off those about 6 years ago. I was on like 30 years of morphine 4 times a day, Vicodin, Ativan, Wellbutrin, all kinds of other crap that the doctors refused to take me off of after 30 years of being on the crap. And I was knocking at death's door. So I told all the doctors to go themselves, and told them I'll heal myself. And I did just that. And I feel 20 years younger now. I don't have nearly the crap going on I did when I was taking all those poisonous prescriptions. And I completely believe in home remedies, the natural cures. I had 4 neck surgeries. 2 from the front, 2 from the back, and tremendous pain. And anything the doctors would do just didn't help. It made it worse, actually. So that's when I got to my snapping point. I said, okay, you guys ain't helping me, you're just hindering my progress. And so I healed myself. Okay. Ginger. Yeah, put this back here in this bowl too. Alrighty. On to the next thing. Yeah, I asked them for years to take me off of all that stuff, and they refused. Okay, so we got the turmeric, and we have the ginger in there now. The next thing we're going to use is devil's claw root. Right there it is, devil's claw root. And what devil's claw does, let me just get all the specifics here for you. Okay, I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of that. And what the devil's claw does, it is a natural pain reliever. Now, devil's claw is bitter, I gotta tell you. So there's that. And I'm putting in a 1/4 cup of devil's claw. Here. Just put that right there for now. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's a blood purifier. It regulates blood sugar and lowers it. It helps adrenal fatigue. Treats infections, coughs, colds, bronchitis, and tuberculosis. Arthritis, it treats head lice, fever, tooth pain, and it also helps to regulate cancer and hormone regulations. So there's that. The next thing we're going to do is Yarrow. We found my Yarrow here. This is what Yarrow looks like. Let me take it out so you can see it better. If I could buy bigger bulks of this stuff, I would. Okay, so again, I'm just going to use a 1/4 cup of Yarrow. I'll just put it in here. Now, what Yarrow is good for, and this is what it looks like here. It quickly stops internal and external bleeding. Hemorrhoids, so if you have hemorrhoids, you can make a little salve or a tea out of that and dab it on there. Bruises, sprains, and swellings. It's an antibacterial, natural antibacterial, antifungal. It treats fevers, colds, and measles, menstrual issues, dental pain, anxiety, and relaxation without the sedation. So that's all good. However, there's a warning here with the Yarrow. The warning is if you are pregnant, do not take it. Some people are allergic to Yarrow, so it may cause rashes or an irritation. And do not use this before surgery. Okay, so that's about the Yarrow. Next, we're going to go to the nettle. This is nettle leaf. And what nettle is good for is it improves your urinary tract health. It treats skin conditions. It supplies amino acids. It treats arthritis. It aids in actual reproductive health. It improves your cardiovascular health. And I'm just pouring again. I'm doing a 1/4 cup because I'm doing a pretty big batch here. I like to use it all this. I like to drink this tea before bed, and I get up feeling great. So, and that says a lot for me because I do deal with pain too. So I'm just using that, and I'm going to just dump it right in here. Back to the nettle. Treats arthritis, reproductive health, improves cardiovascular health. It lowers blood sugar, provides allergy relief, stimulates healthy hair, and it boosts your immune system and your skeletal system. So it will help with your bone density stuff as well. The next thing we're going to add here is goldenrod. Okay, so that's next. Okay, so with the goldenrod, that's what that looks like. Again, I'm just going with 1/4 cup because I'm making a bigger batch than usual, so it lasts longer. I ran out last night and then got up this morning and had to make some. So with the goldenrod, again, I'm just using 1/4 cup. And the benefits, hold on here, let me look at my book. I have everything written in. the benefits of goldenrod is it treats UTIs, and that's what it looks like. It treats UTIs, and I'll put it right in there. Treats UTIs and kidney infections. It stops bleeding, skin issues, and wounds. It helps with colds, allergies, and bronchial conditions. It aids with diarrhea, helping to stop that. And it boosts your cardiovascular system. Yeast infections, it helps with treating that. And antifungal and joint pain. Now, with goldenrod, there's another warning. It's diuretic as well, and it can be drying. So do not use if you're pregnant. If you have chronic kidney disease, I would be do not use it. And if you're allergic to the Asteraceae family, Asteraceae family, don't use it. Now, the last thing I'm adding here is the black pepper. And again, we need that black pepper. Black pepper has a lot. It's great medicine. Black pepper is great, great medicine. People don't realize that. Ouch. Let me find about a tablespoon here. So, I'm only going to put, it don't take much black pepper. I'm just putting in about a tablespoon. It's a little bit more, about a tablespoon. I'm just going to mix that in there. Black pepper, what is that good for? It's an antioxidant, an anti-inflammatory. It benefits your brain function. It improves blood sugar control. It lowers cholesterol, and it's a cancer-fighting agent. I use a ton of black pepper in my cooking too. So there's that. So what you do is just mix it all up. This is everything that goes in it. Okay, and this is what it's going to look like when we're all done. You can see there, you got everything all mixed together there. Okay, and then what you do is you take a teaspoon of this and put it in a cup of hot boiling water. Do not use faucet water. If you have distilled water, that's ideal. Or if you have pure spring water from the ground, deep in the ground, that's ideal. But just use the best water you can, because that's highly important. So you take a teaspoon of this, and I always add a pretty good amount of honey to my tea. Honey is a natural antibiotic and all kinds of other wonderful things. And it also helps with the flavor of this. And you just drink a good hot cup of tea, and within about 30 to 45 minutes, you're going to start feeling the benefits. You're going to start feeling relief. And I know this works for a fact because of everything that I go through myself. But I'm a self-healer, and I will always be. Also, if you're in need of healing, I'm a shamanic healer, and I'm more than capable of doing long-distance healings if you can't get to me in person. And can definitely give you a hand there. So if you need to get in touch with me, check out my email and my profile. Send me an email, and I will get things started. So that's today's medicine for pain, which works fabulously. Again, I am not a doctor. Check with your doctor before you take any of this. I don't need any backlash here. So you guys have a fabulous day. I'm Liette, your shaman. Take care.